Hi guys, we're going to do this one called Line Dance by Alice Hendon. It's just lines. It's simple. It's just lines. You put lines, wavy lines into the corner, all four corners, and then around, go away. Then around and around and around until you get to the middle. That's all it is. Very simple. Let's do that one. That's saved on my Pinterest board if you are looking for it. It's in there somewhere. Okay. All right. Let's make ourselves a nice border. About this size. Like that. And then I'm going to do something that kind of maybe pops out from the edge of the border a little bit. Wonder if I can go, let's see, not both arms. If I go, this arm comes out and ends there. And if this arm comes across this way and ends over here, this arm comes out and ends up over there, then it's all popping out of the border a little bit. That would be kind of cool. And then somewhere in here, somewhere like that, something like this, something like that, and then something like this, and like this, and like this, and like that. Just giving myself just some general guidelines. I probably won't follow them, but general guidelines. Let's do that. Now I'm kind of following the square. One of my all-time favorite and best videos on my channel is my lines, just lines video. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll try to remember to put it at the end on one of these suggested for you videos in case you haven't seen it. Lines. I put a note there that I want the lines suggested video on this one. Okay. And then we're going to do this one up to there. This is fun. I like to just draw lines. I haven't done it in a while. Maybe on the next video I'll just draw more lines. I don't know. I do want to do one of these where it's not really a pattern and just lines. Maybe. Maybe. Because I just love lines. Just like that. The camera is having a hard time with the purple-orange contrast. The orange is much more vibrant than it shows on camera. I can see my guide for my square shape better when it's this way. I like it. Like it. Are they perfect? They perfectly spaced, wonderful lines? No, no, they are not. Does that matter? In the grand scheme of things, doesn't matter. I mean, sometimes we beat ourselves up over things that you really need to look back and say, does it really matter? There are some things that matter in this life, and then there are some things that just don't. And sometimes the things that just don't matter, there are more of them than you think. You get yourself all worked up over something and it just doesn't matter. I mean, like today, I really should do the dishes. Because the sink has dirty dishes in it. But what am I doing? I'm sitting out here, enjoying myself, and talking to you guys. And in the grand scheme of things, do the dishes really matter? Eventually, yes, the dishes will matter because I will either run out of clean dishes or run out of room in my sink. But does it matter for this moment, this exact moment in time, or is being with you guys and enjoying myself and having a meditative moment more important? And I argue that the meditative movements are more important. I should also probably put on shoes and go for a walk. But am I going to do that? Realistically, probably not. When I'm done in here, realistically, I'm going to go in and do the dishes. There's a 50-50 chance. Is there also a 50-50 chance I will go in and play with my puzzle and have a nap? Yep. If I was a betting person, I wouldn't bet on me getting anything else done today. But you never know. I might feel inspired. I did get the floor mopped the other day. That was an accomplishment that doesn't usually happen. So you never know when I might be feeling inspired. Gotta wipe off my tip. It's getting gloopy again. It is the problem with doing gel pens. Two things. You have to keep your hand out of the way, which You guys probably can't see a dang thing because I'm too far away. Why was I drawing way up here? Why are you guys not yelling at me? Were you guys yelling at me and I didn't hear you? Probably. Probably. Don't know why I was drawing so far away from me. What was I saying? I don't even know. I was saying something. I really was. I was saying something. Guess it's not important. Had to do with getting things done, didn't it? Is that what I was talking about? You know, I'll have to watch this back. I don't usually watch my own videos, but I may have to watch this one back just to find out what the heck I was talking about. It's alright. It's alright. Brains are funny things. I'm learning that with my friend who has dementia. Now, my husband's dealt with this before in his family, but I've not personally witnessed somebody in this kind of decline. And yeah, it is definitely distressing. How is this going to live now? Which corner is the top corner? I think it lives this way. Once I've signed it, it has a top and a bottom. Now I'm going to use a couple of my Copic gray markers, neutral gray 0 and neutral gray 4. I was going to try a neutral gray 2, but it's all dried up. And I need a piece of scrap paper for underneath because it is going to bleed through, because that's what these markers do. Let's do the number 4. And we're just going to right along the edge here make ourselves a shadow. I don't feel like putting graphite on here. It's really dark. That looks darker in person. It'll lighten up as it dries, right? Right? Bill? I don't know, maybe I should have done the lighter one first. Like that, and maybe a little bit of the lighter color to kind of give it a little less impact, a little bit of a gradient. I am not much of a marker person. That might have just really made it worse. I'm not sure. Putting that light gray right at the edge. Okay, that'll do. That will do, people. that'll do for today. We'll take that off. We'll make that beautiful right there. Line dance. Just some lines. Simple, easy, effective. I really like it. I feel like I want some highlights. Oh, you knew I was going to do it, didn't you? You guys knew. I could hear you. People are talking in the background. I hear you. You're all saying, "Oh, she's going to do some highlights." Let's do the chalk. Because then I can kind of smooth it. Just blend it with my finger. I like that it's kind of turned purpley because of the color of the paper underneath it. That's cool. Should I be using a blending stump? Maybe. I was just inspired to use my finger today. I really like what that did. I really like what that did. Let me do it. Can I do a little purple around the edge? Can you see it from the background paper color? Not really, but sort of. Ooh. I'm inspired now. Now. Look what's happened. I've gotten inspired. Turquoise. What's with the turquoise? I don't know. It just said, I'm going to come out and play. Use me. Use me, it says. Turquoise blending stump. Now I've got too many colors on my finger to use my finger. Now it's glowing like neon. That's cool. Now it's got a neon glow to it. Ha! Oh, gee. See, sometimes you just need to listen to your page. I didn't like it. I mean, I liked it, but it didn't just like make my heart sing. But now, look at those colors. It's just sparkling and oh, it loves it. I have no words. I love it so much. All right. So, you guys have a great day. I will see you next week because today is a Friday. And let's see, I've got to write down that I've used this one called Line Dance on a Friday. All right. Time to go in the house, upload some videos, get ready for next week for you guys. Good gracious. Fall is coming, y'all. And October is coming, which means Inktober is coming, but I don't usually follow Inktober. So I don't know what I'm going to do this year. Probably nothing. We'll just do the regular old thing. Sometimes I gear up for November and December in October because I don't have time to do Inktober and then November and December. November and December are my most busy times at work. I am usually exhausted in November and December. Um, yeah, retail, holiday season in retail is just ridiculously difficult. And so rather than make myself miserable by doing Inktober first and then having to deal with all of that, I'm just not going to. And I'm going to be good to myself. If I have extra energy and time, I'm going to get myself way ahead so that when Christmas season comes around, I will be way ahead of the game, and I'll be able to take some time off. Anyways, you guys have a great day. I will see you on the next video. Whenever I get out here, I have to go back to work tomorrow, and I will be on work for 5 days, 7 days. I don't know how many days. I didn't look. I know the schedule for this week, but I don't know the schedule for next week. So I don't know how many days I'm working in a row. And I will see you guys later, whenever my next day off is. Bye-bye.